The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Aldridge. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Off-play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Carter. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. From the gun to give, looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and the linebacker did a great job understanding. The running back slips out, he expands with him. And how about making a tackle in the open field? Linebacker on running back. You don't always want that situation or that matchup, but the defense won that one.
3rd and short now from their own 48. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Running to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Sends it back in motion. Trying to get the edge on the toss. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Balkinson. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Makes the grab. It's Branch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all off season. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job that time by the quarterback, getting that passing touchdown. You know that's going to really help the confidence of not just him, but his play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have success in this game, airing it out.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Houston went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Cougars always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Balkinson. Got a man. It's Allen.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll toss it to the left. Breaks the tackle. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch, Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
With the catch, it's Branch. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man all by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Scanning the field, it's Balkinson. Gets open down the middle. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion. This
freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's White. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. He has the first and still on his feet. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Now on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Balkinson. Finds his big tight end. And it's in there for a touchdown. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Aldridge. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barton. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
He's tackled.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense got him at the 27. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it.
Defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Balkinson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barry. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Just going to keep it after the snap. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
He's going to take off. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. To the air, it's Balkinson. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Leaves it with the back. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same time.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they put so much pressure now on the opponent.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
First and 10.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air, it's Balkinson. Makes the catch, it's Allen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Under fire. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Got it in the middle, it's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion has them set up, second and short.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Punt is on its way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quick handoff. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Oh, it's a fumble. grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
On the run, it's Allen. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Aldridge. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
First and 10.
Offense working from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Third down play from the gun. Here's the pressure. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The run to the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Branch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
13, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to pass, it's Balkinson. Snagged out of the air. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
A lot of times you're throwing these slants to the big body guys because they're so physical and they can win with physicality. But when you throw it to a little guy like this, I just know he's going to win with his speed. He's got that much quicks. He's going to win, and I'm going to force feed him the ball and let him make plays.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for a receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Balkinson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Throwing right. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Handoff to the single running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice. When you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone, everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
The kick is on its way. Wants to return it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He managed a few yards off. Moves. Bang. Set. Hut. Baby. Flare. Flare. There. Here we go. Ready to go. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Wide open downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lynch. He's got him. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Escapes trouble. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying the left side. There he goes. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Lynch. Finds his man, it's gone. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line, first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. That's caught, it's Thomas.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle, it's gone. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. He'll do it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Lynch. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down. A new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Buying some time. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Every defense in the country.
On the set. Here we go.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert. Third and short. Looking for a man. It's Lynch. Pulls it in. It's gone. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They're going back to the ground. Fighting off the... And another broken tackle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to... The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lynch. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Offense facing.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given it up.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter. We open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately...
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lynch. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight.
Oh, he's got headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things.
Here we go. Ah! 29 Philly, 2-9 Philly. Come on, set. Easy. Ready. Cobra. Get set. Get set. Ready. Set. Hut. Ready. Spider. Set. Flare. Flare. Ready, go. Slab. Hut. Moves. Hut. Here we go. Go. 42 Spider. Ready. Green 25. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, set.
Handoff from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. enough to move the chains. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers! The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He's up to 94 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. He's open on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air. It's Lynch. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Just keeps swinging it. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. And a physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Goff. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, we're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to...
There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big third down coming here.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Pitt! Grabbed in the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the back. Sticks it in his belly. Can't get him to the ground. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Rides to back and leaves it. He breaks a tackle. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting...
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The 30. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Lynch. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Here comes the heat. And the missed connection on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to change this route. Fires to the wideout. Got him and nobody's close. Smashes, just shedding tackles. And runs through another guy. And he slipped through the crowd. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books and a season.
it.